Yesterday, I was unfortunately victim to learning about something called jelking. If you don't know what jelking is, it has to do with grabbing your little sausage in between your legs, the thing that just dangles down there, and pulling on it, yanking on it. That's my understanding of what jelking is. Imagine a sausage and you just kind of pull on it. Now, as you can imagine, probably not the best idea to be yanking on that thing, especially for an extended period of time. I can only imagine the negative consequences. I mean, like one day you're gonna have a working sausage, the next day it's gonna be a limp. It's just gonna be limp. It's not gonna work anymore. Now I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a penile like breakage but you can actually break your ween. Like it can actually happen. So yeah, I don't recommend messing with that. Unfortunately, if you're a solid 1.5, 2 inches, you're kind of stuck with that, especially if you're like the age of like 20. You're pretty much kaput in that compartment anyways. So yeah, it's been a really big thing recently that people have been doing, and there is a little bit of evidence to back up the fact that it kind of works, but over years of doing it, you're not going to see results from jelking in a week or two. That's just not how it's going to happen. If you did, the best case scenario is you're going to get like a millimeter, maybe. Worst case, you're going to rip off your cock. So, yeah, I really don't recommend it. Now, where is this all coming from? I watched Curtis Connor's video on looks maxing, which doesn't really I mean, like, joking is a huge part of it. However, it mostly pertains to making your facial features appear better, which is just a bunch of doohickey. I think, like, past the age of probably 10 to 12, you don't really have any say in how how your face is going to, like, materialize or how it's going to look in the future. I mean, like, once you're 18, 20, your bones are pretty much done. Like, you're like, starting to mew and stuff is not, like, the biggest thing that you could do is, like, move your jaw, and that requires surgery. But most of the techniques involve trying to make your jaw look better and, an attempt to make your cheekbones look better and stuff. And I'll tell you right now, the sad, cold truth, if you've bought any of the products, in the looks maxing tutorials or like what people recommend you buy to make your jawline look like a razor blade, then you've been scammed. The only thing that's going to make your jawline look better is losing weight. That's basically it. I'm sorry to drop the truth bomb, like it's just nothing, but it's the truth. All you're going to like you're not going to really get any results, but I'll tell you what will get you results. Dropping some pounds. That's just the way it is. I said it in my stream yesterday. I said the only time that I've noticed a difference in my jawline or my face is when I lost weight. When I was 40 pounds heavier, I'll like put a photo of what I looked like. I was like 230, 240 pounds. Right now I'm like 180. So it makes a really big difference. And yeah, did it kind of like, does losing weight suck? Yeah, because you're kind of hungry, which always sucks. But I recommend it if you are not feeling like you are where you're supposed to be in the aesthetically pleasing department. Now, the one thing in the looks maxing regimen that could potentially hold some water is this gum that Curtis Connor chewed on that pretty much had the consistency of a rock. So, as you can imagine, your jaw has a muscle. It's located right about there. And if you work it out, it's going to grow just like any other muscle. So I suppose that could help in your like jawline aesthetic or whatever. Like, yeah, if you do that for a while, it's probably going to grow that muscle. So, you could maybe do that. But like I said, the biggest determining factor of the way that your face looks is your weight. So if you're overweight, definitely consider attempting to lose weight. You're not only going to be healthier, but you're also going to feel better about yourself, and you're going to look better. So it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation. It sucks. Yeah, you're going to be hungry, but hey, listen, I did it. And if I did it, you can definitely do it. I promise. All of the looks maxing stuff, it's all placebo. Like, I could definitely see somebody doing it for a month, looking in the mirror, and the fact that they hyperfixated so much on the looks maxing regimen, they just ate less, so they ended up losing weight, and they were like, I see a real difference here. But they really just lost like 5 to 10 pounds because they spend so much time like massaging their jaw instead of eating food. So I could definitely see that being the case. Either that or they just straight up placeboed themselves into seeing a difference, which is a real thing. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard about this study, a study that was done a while ago, but this lady, she had like a sleeping disorder. A doctor prescribed her like sugar pills, and she boom, sleeping disorder was gone, and she asked for some more of the placebo sugar pills. So placeboing is real. It's a very real phenomenon that people, experience when they want something to happen, and they kind of just like, it just happens, and it's all in the head, but sometimes it works. So yeah, guys, I just want to talk about this. Once again, don't joke. You're probably going to just rip your dick off, which is not going to be good. Then, what was it for anyways? Now you got a 0-inch wiener, and, you went from 1.5 to 0. Like, that's, you're losing in all avenues. So, yeah, I don't recommend that at all. Like I said, you want to look better, try to lose a little bit of weight. Don't, like, listen to any of these looks maxing tutorials or anything. Don't buy any products. You're going to get scammed, because what's going to happen is you're going to buy the products and you're just not going to use them. Like, you might use them for a day or two, and then you're going to put them on your desk and then never look at them again. So yeah, guys, just wanted to talk about that subject a little bit. Thought it was a little wild, and the fact that people, like I said, people are extremely susceptible to this kind of stuff right now, because self-esteem is at an all-time low. No one's really feeling good about themselves. We are having a drought when it comes to like compliments, and with men especially, it's just no one is feeling great about themselves unless you're like a model, and you got like a six-pack of abs. Trust me, when I was 240, I didn't feel good about myself either. So, we're not doing so good in the self-esteem department when it comes to males. Now, females, if you're out there watching, let me know what how you're feeling in the comments, what you think your, demographic is feeling at the moment. But so I can understand why people would get scammed by something like this, and just in hopes, trying to just be more aesthetically pleasing to girls or whoever they're trying to get with. So it's really sad, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, that's all I got. See ya.